Whoa, Cypher, did you need to use the explosion sound for your intro? Hello, everybody! This is Milesluigi. Welcome you back to Let's Play... No, actually, never mind. Hello, everybody! This is... Oh. I was expecting a title screen when I hit the pause button. This is Mario A! And we're going to be playing as Mario and Luigi. Heck yes, and... there's our title, that's what I was looking for. Mario Gives Up Roman numeral 2. Also known as Mario Gives Up 2, T-O-O. Also known as Mario and Luigi Partners Give Up 2. Or whatever clever title you want to give this game. Whatever. Hell is rising up from Princess Peach down from last game, I guess. I don't know. But we're about to get a recap from the last game. Last time, Mario killed the princess, then went on an adventure, then gave up, then Luigi thought it was his turn to shine, went on an adventure, then Mario stole all the glory from Luigi. So, basically Mario took all the credit for all Luigi's work. It's quite funny. 1 year later after that happened, after Luigi, I don't know, went through a really hard time, we'll say that, but you could fill in the blanks, you know, heavy drugs, therapy, stuff like that, and then now he's back to his former side-click glory. Hey Mario, I'm not gonna read the text. Anyway, Bowser's kidnapped the princess again. I thought the princess was dead. So why would you think that, Luigi? I also like the fact that Luigi's sprite is different here. Well, I haven't seen her in a while. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Luigi went on Mario's quest, not even realizing that in the last game, the whole reason for the quest was because Mario gave up. Wow, this is great, Mario, you asshole! This is great. Oh, Luigi, you do not know what you got yourself into later that night. Ah, inside the house we go. Land of the Dead. Oh boy, is this gonna be like Star Tropics 2 where we enter a book? And this book ends up being Mario Gives Up... Ah! Mario grabbed the book, Land of the Dead, which is filled with useful information to help Mario get the princess back. Not Bowser, though, because Bowser will find his way back no matter what. He never has any trouble coming back to life, so we don't have to worry about Bowser. With that, start! Oh. Start isn't an enterable level. Okay. Oh, why did the texture start change when I did that? Oh, interesting. I think I found my first little eeny-weeny little problem. You press the life-changing screen and start changes. Like, it was different earlier, right? Let me space-time. Yeah, it was different. Alright, I don't care too much about Mario. Did he go into a book or what? Did Luigi come along with him, completely oblivious of Mario's last... Once again, Mario, you're an asshole, man. Let's go ahead and enter Night Stuff. What a night level for first level. Well, and a little bit of rock music. What a great way to set the tone for this Romhack. This is Mario Gives Up 2! I've been told this Romhack is even harder than Mario Gives Up, and Mario Gives Up is a fair challenge. So this is, I'm assuming if we'll theoretically say Mario Gives Up is like a normal Super Mario World Romhack, this would be a hard Super Mario World Romhack, not necessarily an expert one. What does this say? Instead of the traditional 5 Dragon Coins to get a 1-up, you only need 3. So... to get our 1-up, we just have to find 3 Dragon Coins. Now, this means there is an opportunity to get a little bit more hidden with these Dragon Coins. Like, for example, there might be one in this cave. Or I need the yellow Switch Palace. Actually, can I scroll the screen? This might end up being a bridge that goes to more than just the yellow Switch Palace type path. Perhaps. Anyway, another thing I noticed is that when I downloaded this ROM, it came with 5 hints, and I'm like, oh, why don't I go ahead and open up these hints? And I used 7-zip, and 7-zip's asking for a password. I'm like, oh, lovely. Now, I could, do a little research and figure out how to crack zipped archives, but I figured, well, that's no fun. If they're hints, chances are the game's going to tell me open up hint 1. The password is QWE123 shift 123. It's funny that I make that joke. Way back when I went... to study for IT with Evil Pop-Tart. This was for my associate's degree. For all of our, server stuff or Windows stuff, or anything that actually required a complex, secure password where you couldn't just put, the word password as a password, which is a terrible password. Basically, the instructor wanted everyone to have a consistent password. So the password was always QWE123, then you held shift and pressed 123, which ends up being exclamation point and... I would tell you the rest of the symbols, except I use a keyboard called DOS keyboard that has none of the symbols printed. To to my loss, so I don't even remember what those symbols are. Admittedly, when I want to type one of the symbols from 1 to 9, I keep trying them at random until I get one. They're the only symbols on a keyboard I have not memorized. Otherwise, I can use my DOS keyboard without ever looking at it because I don't need keys. It's just 1 through 9 I can stand to have a little bit of help on, you know? What do you say? The overworld is like a mini puzzle itself. It's easy enough to figure out, but it's not normal. You know what I mean. Well, it appears our overworld itself is in a puzzle-like shape. That had to have been a little bit complicated to make because I've played around a little bit with lunar magic myself. I've never made anything any complicated, nor have I ever actually done anything with the overworld, but I remember trying to look at some of the overworld stuff, and I could not figure anything of it out. So to make, you know, a labyrinth of some kind out of it. Two? Why did I get 2? Please don't pull a Super Mario Infinity 2, the cursed shell on me, and make me have to play the bonus game to get one of the Switch Palaces. At least the goals aren't gimped, but 2? Okay. Anyway, we know these paths diverge, so I personally think a smart idea to do is to have Luigi take one path and to have Mario take a different path. Let's go ahead and enter the Mountainous Hills! And, oh gosh, Mario, Luigi, what are you doing up in these mountains, man? It doesn't look very safe. It looks quite cloudy and gloomy and not a great thing to, you know... If this is what the mountain levels are going to look like, because I'm assuming that's this world's theme, is the mountains, what are the grasslands going to look like? Oh gosh, it's going to be a whole bunch of tubular levels, isn't it? Also, is this completely solid? Oh gosh, yes it is. We have 2 different, completely solid colored platforms. In no way, shape, or form is that ever going to become confusing. Oh gosh, another solid wall. What do I do here? I'm probably missing something like an invisible coin block, or maybe I wasn't supposed to jump down here. Or maybe a platform is supposed to spawn. No. Well, let's just go up, and see if I'm actually supposed to just still take the upper path, and when you take the lower path, it's like, denied! Oh, that was a smart idea with the Koopa Shell. No, I can't go any further up here. This is just a blank stair wall. So I literally have to jump into a wall? Or I could do a Koopa Shell Hop, but Koopa Shell Hop this early on? Well, blind jump of faith. Okay, that's just a long jump. This is actually not solid at all. This is kind of getting to a point I was actually about to get to without the level helping me out anymore, is that usually multiple colors for platforms like this in a platform game signify that one of the platforms, say like this red bad boy, is solid, and the purple one you're able to like jump through, and it might have a solid top, for example. But here, they're mixing and matching. Like, sometimes the red is solid, and before, you know, it wasn't. And maybe there's... The point is, I don't like how the colors are being used here. I mean, the colors look good. Matter of fact, I'm willing to bet you if you actually throw out your color wheel here, you're probably able to figure out, ooh, these colors actually complement each other really well, because they look like they do. I'm no color expert. Don't ask me for your color advice. I'm certain you can hire a color consultant. I would be surprised if that's actually somebody's job out there. Probably in, like, you know, an art firm or something like that. The color consultant. Well, you need to change this shade of gray to a different shade of gray. Just make sure you don't use 50 shades of gray. That joke was really easy to make, by the way. How do you spell gray, by the way? Well, I have a great answer for you. Gray, G-R-A-Y, is the American way to spell gray, and gray, G-R-E-Y, is the, aw, screw you, Koopa, it's the English way to say gray. Screw you, Koopa! Gosh, wow, all polar-ups already annihilated. Alright, so get out of my way. Here we go. I have a feeling I'm supposed to use the springboard here. Whoop! That was mean. Also, holy cow, that death sprite. Wow. So I jump up, and there's literally just a rock. A rock. Oh boy, a rock. A rock just bouldered right into you. Killed you by blunt force, Luigi. Oh boy. Here we go. We're not going to go up because going up causes me to die from a rock. And that's a pretty small platform. And I thought about it. Oh, a 3-up moon? Oh, okay, don't get cooked in the foot by, or kicked in the face by the Koopa. The Koopa would have gladly kicked Luigi in the face and be like, yeah! Oh, this isn't Mario, it's green. What in the world am I doing? Oh, gosh. Ah! Darn it, smushed your shoe, Luigi. No, I died. It's funny, because I load states, and now I lose lives because of that 3-up moon. Not that I really even cared too much about the 3-up moon, but still. I like spawning in with a mushroom, so I don't have to grab one from stupid rock, question mark block, if that one even has a mushroom. Oh look, it does have a power-up, so the idea here is you take the upper path like I did, you grab the power-up, and whoa, a ceiling? A ceiling that only applies for Luigi. The laws of physics here only apply in circumstances to Mario and Luigi. What a great world you live in, Luigi. Next thing we know, we're going to find a Luigi disintegration field. Okay, I have to test a theory. I made it to the top and got a 2, so if I go at the bottom, I get a 4. Oh. Okay, this is a little bit more complicated than I thought. There's 2 possibilities for this. The first is that this is random, and you just get a random number off this bar. The second is that there is a pattern there, and perhaps the middle of the bar gives you the highest value, and the sides, the top and the bottom of the bar, get you the least value. Or it could be random. I don't know. This level has a secret exit, and I have a feeling it has to do with that springboard. I'm going to have to figure out when in the world I have to go in this level with that springboard, so be right back. Aha! There is more than a 1-up up here. Recent thought I had, be careful when playing the Game Boy version of Mario Gives Up 2, because both of those platforms look very, very similar. They're just different shades of gray. Because I get to make that joke again. Ah, this is the secret exit. Okay, woo. Oh, that's nice. For a second I thought maybe I would have to climb up top of a mountain or something like that, or springboard up to somewhere I wasn't able to get to earlier. With that said, our path has split, so Mario will take on Swim the Sky, and Luigi will take care of the Ginormous Climb! The climb that was very obviously ginormous. Recent thought I had, because I noticed that that house to start is just sitting in the corner here, and we're starting the mountain. And so are we starting at Mario and Luigi's cabin? That plumbing job's paying them well enough that they got their own cabin. Well, I suppose the princess is now dead, and that the monarch no longer has to worry about Princess Peach and is actually able to rule the Mushroom Kingdom properly, resulting in everyone's jobs being improved. You know, businesses improve, businesses start paying all their workers better, business goes up and up and up, allowing Mario and Luigi to get a raise and then buy a cabin up here. I have figured out what has happened in that yearly meantime. The Mushroom Kingdom economy has prospered with the lack of a princess. It wasn't just Mario that wanted her dead, or it wasn't just Mario that wanted the princess dead. The Mushroom Kingdom knew her death would equal economic prosperity for all of the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, watch out, Shiver City is really, really doing good at the exports of books, by the way, thanks to, you know, the writer that lives there, Paddington. He's been writing books like mad as of late. Let's see what else. Let's see here. The Koopa Village is exporting tons and tons of tea, especially their special Koopa tea blend. And even the Gusty Gulch is getting in this action. That's right, the dead are now living in this economy. Really, really prosperous. What are they selling? Well, that's a good question. I need to do my research. Interesting research topic. The economy in the Mushroom Kingdom has prospered, and the Mushroom Kingdom is mostly enclosed of, you know, the places that we see in Paper Mario. Of course, there's more places. But however, the other areas of, you know, the Mushroom Kingdom, especially the Paper Mario places, have prospered. I've already given some answers. Now I've got something. Comment section below. The Mushroom Kingdom economy has prospered. How have they prospered? Answer in the comment section below. That's actually a really interesting topic. The princess is dead. How did they prosper? 29! That was near the top of that bar. Is that completely random? I mean, maybe there's a really weird wave function where it goes zigzaggy all over the place. I just don't get this thing. Next time, I really should wait till it gets somewhere near the middle. With that, Mario... Sorry, this is a great joke. The economy prospered. Mario and Luigi bought a cabin in the mountains, and now they're off on an adventure going, gosh, Darn it, we got fooled by a real estate agent and bought a house in a terrible location located by so many enemies. Now we gotta go through this level called Swim Then Sky. Mamma mia, Luigi! The real estate agent screwed us over. Alright, oh gosh, I'm gonna love this stage. Fuzzies and spike walls make for great stages. Huh. Also, I have to comment, I don't know exactly what this song is based on. It doesn't sound like something Mario related, but it's one heck of a cacophony in my personal opinion. Like, that chime, I don't know what's the best way to describe it, that Mario World uses a lot, doesn't work really well here. I understand the theme's supposed to be like tropical, but, get something like the Kirby tropical theme or something like that. This just doesn't sound good is what I'm trying to say. And oh my gosh, we got like a three-sided boomerang shape going on there. That's what I was trying to say, is not coming out easily. Whew. State 0 saved, and up we go into what I'm presuming is the sky part of the level. Yeah. Not necessarily the greatest and most clever name you came up with, Cypher, Swim Then Sky. I mean, if it would have alliterated like Swim Sunk Sky, I can't even think of what a good alliteration. The letter S. It'd have to be a preposition. What preposition starts with S? Swim. The only thing I'm thinking of, Swim Sunk Sky, but sunk isn't a preposition. Darn it. I'm supposed to be able to remember my prepositions, but excluding that, darn it! Oh, for a second I thought I popped the bubble, and popping the bubble totally kills your momentum. Ugh. Whew! Didn't pop the bubble this time. Yeah, popping the bubbles kills your momentum, and that's no good, especially over holes like this. But given a chance, I haven't been able to think of a preposition that starts with S, but I have thought, you know, maybe a more clever name since we're in the mountains is that this is the mountain, Swana, or darn it, there's a better word that starts with that. Spa! Thank you, it's even a simpler word. The mountain spa. You could have called this level the mountain spa. And it would have been a little bit more clever than Swim Then Sky. It would have been. Okay. Whoop! 31! Why did I get 31? Okay. I wonder if that bonus is actually calculated as a function of time, like you multiply the digits together, take the last digit, something dumb like that. Oh gosh. I'm going to be coming up with possibilities of how this stupid line is calculated throughout this entire game. Yellow switch thing. On the next episode of Let's Play Mario Gives Up 2, we're going to take care of the cave. We tell him, at least Luigi does. Mario's going to take care of that yellow switch thing and whatever in the world that cave was. And we'll probably finish World 1 in that episode. So, remember kids, don't trust real estate agents or else you get a cabin in the middle of the mountains that's surrounded by lots of enemies that you paid lots of money for in reality. And you actually look at the actual value of the house, it's probably worth a lot less. You laugh at me. But this tends to happen in real estate busts and booms a whole lot, is that people think, oh gosh, that passive real estate is awesome! Yes, I'm gonna buy it! Then they actually realize what they bought without surveying the land, and they just bought lots of swamp. Bad idea! This is why you must always survey the land before you buy it. Anyway, this has been Milesluigi. See you all next time.